Saturday's 101 total points on the scoreboard is the most the Eagles have combined with an opponent to score since last year's national championship game against UMass, where the two teams combined for 98 points. And speaking of the Minutemen, the Eagles will finally get their chance at redemption Saturday afternoon at Paulson Stadium as the two teams meet in the second round of the Division I AA playoffs, something the players and coaches will be anxiously awaiting.
We're a little pumped. It's going to be a little scary, but they're a good team, and hopefully we can pull it out this year. We won't fumble that much, and defense play a lot better because defense didn't play that good last year.
We know the people are excited. We're excited also because we know that the way that we played in that championship game, it wasn't like Georgia Southern really was able to play. So we're just going to try to go out this week and show people across the country how we're really supposed to play football there against Georgia Southern.
And I think that's the game we've been wanting to play since, last December, and I think we're finally getting a rematch. So I think it'll be good. I think, with the win today, it ups our confidence, especially with the way we won. So we have a good week of practice to come out and get ready to play UMass next week.
Well, we're excited to still be playing. There's only 8 teams left, and UMass happens to be our opponent, and we'll do all we can to get ready for them next week.
In Saturday's opening round of the Division I AA playoffs, the Furman Paladins had a chance to secure a second-round game with Georgia Southern, but this missed field goal gave a second chance to the UMass Minutemen, who capitalized on their opportunity and kept their playoff win streak intact at 5. It was also their 4th playoff win in a row in the South, causing the players to react by saying they, quote, own the South. Quite a bold statement, but it's something the players seem to believe in, and their large supply of confidence seems to be something passed down from head coach Mark Whipple.
Our guys are excited about it. Well, there's no fear.
Right.
It's not like, oh boy, we got to go to Statesboro. Our guys are excited about going, and I could tell today at practice. We practiced better today than we did last Friday for Furman. So there's a little something extra special here, in this game, and they'll be ready. We'll be ready, and I think there's no doubt it's the premier game of the year in 1AA football. It's the one everybody's wanted, and our guys have looked forward to it. They've looked forward to it, so it should be a great atmosphere.
And the players are pretty excited about Saturday as well.
We're coming off an 8-game winning streak, and it's just excited to go back down south and play too. We know what kind of environment it is down there, and we sort of strive on that. Looking forward to prove ourselves, prove to the rest of the country that there wasn't a fluke last year.
We did it last year. We beat them last year, and I know they're gonna come out ready to play, and we are too. And it's gonna be the big rematch, but we're gonna work hard this week and try to get the job done Saturday. We know what's at stake, and we know this is the game for us, and we just gotta step up and make plays come Saturday. That's all.
It's been well chronicled, but Saturday afternoon's quarterfinal showdown between the Georgia Southern Eagles and UMass Minutemen is a rematch of last year's Division I AA title game won by the Minutemen 55-43. And while there are quite a few notable returning players, one of the biggest changes over the past year comes on the GSU defensive side of the ball, where the Eagles have gone from allowing 24 points per game in '98 to a mere 16 points per contest this season.
Well, I hope we're a little better defensively. We're going to need to be, and certainly, offensively, we've had some good numbers, but I'm not sure that we're as good as we were up front a year ago, in all honesty. But, our skilled guys have played well, and we're going to need a big game out of our defense this Saturday to have any chance at all.
And while the Eagles have improved, at least statistically, from a year ago, Coach Johnson feels the Minutemen have as well.
Well, I tell you, really impressed watching UMass on tape. I think they're a much better team than they were a year ago, and, of course, they beat us last year, so I don't know what that says.
And while the game is being billed as the rematch, don't tell that to Coach Johnson.
Yeah, rematch is when the two same teams play each other, and we'd have to get last year's bunch back to play last year's bunch to have a rematch. It's a game where you got two really good football teams. We have a lot of respect for UMass, and when you watch them on tape, they're certainly a quality football team.
Emotions running high Saturday afternoon as the Georgia Southern Eagles faced off against UMass in a rematch of last year's championship game in the second round of the '99 playoffs. The fans ready as well, and though the two teams combined for nearly 100 points last year, it was all defense early on. Eugene Phillips stops Marcel Shipp. Later, Todd Bankhead tripped up at the goal line, and for the third straight game, the Eagles record a safety and take a 2-0 lead. And the second, and the Minutemen score the first touchdown of the game. Marcel Shipp gives them a 7-2 lead. The Eagles respond just before the half. Adrian Peterson's touchdown and two-point conversion gave the Eagles a 10-7 halftime lead. When we head to the second half, UMass retakes the lead 14-10, but the Eagles storm right back behind number 3. His second touchdown, 17-14 Georgia Southern. Still in the third, And it'll be Peterson going over the 200-yard plateau with his third touchdown of the game, 24-14. The Minutemen respond in the fourth, trimming the lead to 24-21. With this Pete Carrillo touchdown, but this day belonged to Adrian Peterson as he easily erased any lingering feelings about last year's title game. Adrian breaking school and Division I AA records once again as he rushes for 333 yards and 5 touchdowns as the Eagles advance to take on Illinois State next Saturday, winning 38-21.